on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. After being sharply higher Monday, corn futures and KC wheat futures were lower Tuesday. Corn down a nickel, KC down 33. Beans managed to climb 2 higher. The corn market was disappointed in last week's export inspections, furthering the thought that the USDA may cut exports in today's USDA crop production and supply demand reports. USDA is currently projecting this year's corn exports to 2.275 billion bushels, and the trade believes it may wind up being closer to 2. The average trade estimate for the national average corn yield now down to 171.8 bushels per acre. Interestingly, trade exports from the world corn stocks were down from September's 304.5 million metric tons to 301.4 million metric tons. USDA reported this yesterday afternoon that the U.S. corn crop is 31% harvested, 1% more than the 5-year average. U.S. milo harvest was estimated at 46%, 5 ahead of the 5-year average. The threat of a nationwide rail strike is still looming. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM closed until next Monday, subject to vessel arrival. Cargill is open through Friday, 7 to 3. The Andersons are open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, each week, 7 to 2. For help marketing your grains, 361-852-5207. Tuggle and Company Corp. We are on the line with Sean Gaswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sean, how did sheep and goats sell?
Went good, Larry. We ended up with right around 31 or 200. Didn't quite get her 3,500, 4,000 like we were talking. It was a little slower this morning, but market was good all the way through. Some of those bigger kids weighing kind of 55 to 65 were a tick higher than last week. Feeder kids was steady. The lamb deal, overall, the lamb deal was probably higher. I didn't quote any higher, but as far as all the way through, it stayed good. And so the market was a little better on that. Billies, nannies, and these older ewes, it was steady compared to last week. So, I thought we got along pretty good.
Good. Well, how is the cattle sale working?
I'm thinking we'll get somewhere around 1,000, 1,200. We've got those Bremer heifers that are here.
Right.
We've been advertising them. If anybody's needing any, sure come see us. Tomorrow they'll probably sell about 12:30.
All right.
So if you get this and can get here before 12:30, come see us, and we'll have a good offering of them.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. The National Pork Carcass Cutout Value, 102.81 in the afternoon. That was up 142. Estimated hog slaughter for the nation, 488,000, up from the 465 last week and the 474 during the same day last year. As we move toward the beef side of the equation, neighbor, looks like that our box product, 212 higher on the Choice, 97 weaker on the Select. That widened the Choice Select spread again to 33.90. USDA estimates that federal slaughter, 256,000 head through Tuesday compared to 355,000 last week and 238,000 head during the same week last year. USDA confirmed some light trades at 146 in the Western Corn Belt. Cash feeder steers from the weekly Oklahoma City auction review had fair volume 1 to 3 lower. That's pretty much what it started out here in Texas on Monday. Neighbor, there's your meat move. We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how's the sale shaping up for Wednesday?
Oh, looks like we're going to have a decent little run, Larry. Going to be a little bit lighter than what we were last week. I'm expecting around 400 or so. Got 250 on the yard right now. Very few cows, about 40 head of cows and bulls. Quite a few of those cows will check tomorrow. I think there's about 30 in line to be checked, palpated. So there'll be a few stock-type cows in the mix, but very few packer cows, it looks like. We'll catch a few more tomorrow, but, expecting around 75, 80 cows altogether. And then on the calf and yearling side of things, no great big bunches, but do have, probably 4 or 5 bunches of about 20 good black calves. So quality looks pretty good on most of them. Do have a few plainer calves in the mix, but do have a lot of good calves. So, like I said, decent little run, somewhere around 400.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, please.
Call us at the office anytime, 830-334-3653. Look us up on the website also. I did want to mention we've got country cattle listed on that website. If anybody's got any interest in any country cattle, sure look us up there on the country cattle page on our website, and that's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you after the sale, Kelly.
All right, thank you, sir.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale shaping up?
Oh, it'd be a little bit lighter this week. Got a little chance of rain next week, and everybody's just praying that we can get a little bit. Kind of expecting that 1,000, maybe a little bit over. Quality of cattle pretty good overall. More and more cows showing up every week. It's just people just trying to cut back on the feed bill. That's where we're at. Got a handful of young Jersey cows. Some are bred, some are open. But if a man needs a nurse cow, we'll have a few of them on.
All right. How about the sheep and goat side?
Sheep and goats, kind of anticipating the same thing, about that 500 somewhere in there. And last week the market looked like it was a little bit better. So maybe we're finally starting to crawl out of this thing on the sheep and goats.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We will talk with you after the sale. Thank you, Brian.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we've been shipping cattle this week and checking our cattle up in East Texas. I want to remind your listeners that I will be auctioneering the straight hefty Santa Gertruda sale, which is seed stock quality cattle up at Streetman, the straight's new location up near Waco. Give me a call if you need details. It will be Saturday. We'll start at 1 o'clock. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram. Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was the Monday sale?
Well, we had a good sale, Larry. Last week or so, cattle have been off quite a bit from what they were, but we had a real good sale this week. They're still a lot cheaper than they were 2 or 3 weeks ago, but that's just the way it is.
Yep.
We wind up with 1218, 219 cows, 23 bulls. Calf market, 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.27 to $1.90. Heifers, $1.01 to $1.50. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.34 to $2.03. Heifers, $1.12 to $2. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.34 to $1.80. Heifers, $1.25, $1.69. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.58. And the heifers, $1.20 to $2.10. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.23 to $1.47. The heifers, $1.15 to $1.55. 7 and 8 weight steers and bull yearling, $1.29 to $1.46. And the heifers were $1.05 to $1.30. Slaughter cows, I got 78 for the best cow. Slaughter bulls, $1.08. Stocker cows, $435 to $960 on the palpated cows, and one pair $850, Larry.
What do we got coming this next week?
Got a few calves coming that I know of. It's a little early yet. I got about 25 black calves coming that I know of. Other than that, right now I don't know of any cattle coming, Larry. I'm sure we'll have another 1,200 somewhere in that neighborhood.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Doug Bass, Cattleman's Columbus, getting ready for the Wednesday sale. It's about 8:20 on Tuesday evening. What's it looking like tonight, Doug?
Well, it looks like we're having a pretty good run tomorrow, Mr. Larry. We're tagging a little over 500. Got lots of calls for cattle coming tomorrow also. Just some pretty good strings of calves. Not much on the cow end. Few little younger pairs showed up, but mostly just weighing cows. But looks like we'll have a pretty decent run tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale there in Columbus.
Yes, sir. Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or call us there at the office, 979-732-2622.
I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Brenham. Doug, how was last Friday's sale?
Had a good sale, Mr. Larry. We ended up with 1,500 and one head of cattle, a little over 1,500. So had a good run, and animal market just kind of hanging around. It looked like it's a little cheaper on the cows. I think they took a few dollars off the cows, and calf market kind of about the same. Yes, sir.
Walk the pens with us, please.
Yes, sir. Your weighing cows, thinner, low yield cows bring 18 to 52. Better cows 55 to 80. Lower yield and thinner bulls 62 to 80. Better bulls bring 85 to 101. Didn't have any pairs. Had a few bred cows. Bred cows bring anywhere from 700 to 1250. On the calf market, like I said, it's slipped a little bit again. I believe this past week, bigger cattle kind of holding in there a little bit, but lighter calves sure cheapening up. 2 to 3 weight steers bring 150 to 202. Heifers 140 to 164. 3 to 4 weight steers 145 to 204. Heifers 135 to 175. 4 to 5 weight steers 135 to 186. Heifers 130 to 187. 5 to 6 weight steers 130 to 164. Heifers 120 to 190. 6 to 7 weight steers 125 to 160. Heifers 110 to 179. 7 to 8 weight steers 110 to 145. Heifers 105 to 133. And 800 to 1,000 pound steers of bull units bring 105 to 130, and their heiferettes bring 85 to 110.
Sounds like you had a good sale. What are you anticipating for this Friday?
I think we'll have another pretty good run, Mr. Larry. We got several cattle lined up. Like the phone's sure ringing. A few pretty good strings of yearlings coming. Cow-wise, I know there's one set of Bremer cows coming, 60, 70 of them, but I think they're mostly going to be weighing cows, a little older cows. But it could be a few pretty good cows left in them, But for the most part, I think we'll have just mostly weighing cows on Friday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Doug Bass.
Yes, sir. Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or call us there at the office, 979-836-3621.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Larry. Y'all have a good week.
Never, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle and Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus in October, D's plus 90, 13.98. Houston, 13.98. Progresso, 14.16. Yellow corn to Corpus in October, D's plus 180, 8.73. Progresso, 8.93. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in October, D's plus 120, 11.10 and 3/4. And beans to Houston October delivery, November less 15, 13.61 and 1/4. Texas cotton, 562 bales, 89.36 to 91.86. That brought the average on that 562 to 90.61. Neighbor, we're not average. We're your best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact, all because you're the best darn farm show listener in that same area. No brag, just telling you facts. Neighbor, we appreciate you listening. Don't forget to check us out on one of our 14 affiliate stations, down on thefarmradio.com, or our Facebook page, Down on the Farm Radio. Good day.